The Bible says the Jews are black. You understand?
A nation of priests.
They ain't gonna never read you that.
But what happened?
They ain't gonna tell you that the Jews are so-called black people.
This book of the law of the Lord is only for Israel.
It's only a matter of time.
Only for us, it was given to us.
Before the remnant of Israel
That's
wakes
our Lord.
up.
That's right. That's our big brother. That's the one that's coming back
we
for
ride.
us. Back for us.
We come from a bloodline of priests, sold into captivity. Father, break these chains off me. Make me free. In time, ambition. 2024 AD. Live from the belly of the beast. Babylon. Should we stay? Should we flee? In time's ambition.
Shalom.
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 Peace, peace, peace. Peace, 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 and blessings, family. Shalom, everybody. Shalom. Shalom. Man, we are right back at you. You know what I mean? With another episode. This is the Trees of Righteousness, and I'm Yahoo.
Chief Yamea.
And I'm Hezekiah the servant.
And we got one Shalom already.
Sugar Shiloh. Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Con. So we are, man, we got a nice one for you today. You know what I mean? We're going to get you caught up on the current events. All praise to the Most High. You know, we're going to do it through the spirit and the power of the Most High. And also compare it to biblical text and prophecy. Because, you know, we got to be mindful of the prophecies. We got to be, mindful of the prophecies. We got to continue to have that on our mind while we are, enduring this captivity. So, we got a good one. It's Thankful Thursday. All praise to the Most High. If anybody has any precepts they want to hit, or an event that we may have missed, or something you want to bring up, feel free to do it. In the chat. Otherwise, get your pens and pads and paper. And kick back.
Con.
Let's see. 6-6. I'm pretty sure everybody see what's going on in America, man. I really wish I could have had got one of those flyers that we could present today to show the people what's been going on, behind closed doors, man. What they don't want you to see and what they don't want you to know is they tell you to go forward with your everyday life. Keep your eyes down, man. Don't worry about what's going on, man. A lot's been going on, man, and a lot is being uncovered right now, man, while this president is in the office and everything, man. So be in tune to it, man, especially for tonight, man, because it's some of the things that we're going to look and see tonight that's a shock to me as well. So this will be my first time seeing it as well, too. So I'm looking forward to it.
Con. Yeah, cause we got that's been a lot that's going on. So, hey, stay tuned to the channel. We're gonna have some videos talking about the things that are going on, along with our current events like we have now. Hopefully this weekend we'll be able to, or maybe more so next week, we'll be dropping a video we don't want y'all to miss. I want you to stay tuned to it. Chief's he uncovered some things that are going down in Knoxville, and we just want to make y'all privy to that information, and we're gonna be dropping it in our video.
I got two precepts real quick I want to drop out. Real quick, Proverbs 29, and I'm gonna start at 11 and 12. Then I'm gonna drop the 16 to go right along with what's going to be brought out tonight, right? This is a Proverbs 29. I'm gonna start at verse 11. It says, "A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth in till afterwards." A wise man is not going to bring something out that's foolishness. He's going to keep it in and listen, because listening is an art. He's going to listen after you get done talking, then he's going to bring it out, right? 12 says, "If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked." We know Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So somebody is wicked, and his servant's going to be wicked as well, right? Verse 16, "When the wicked are multiplied, transgressions increaseth, but the righteous will see their fall. We're going to see that fall one day, Israel, of the wicked man that's in rulership right now. We're going to see that fall come to pass soon enough, man, if we just keep pressing forward and keep going on, man, and not worrying about what's dropping, what they putting in place to try to destroy us, because you can't touch the elect of the Most High God, man. Right? That's
right.
I want to bring out.
Beautiful precept. Beautiful, beautiful.
Indeed.
Yeah, Salakia. Just trying to set up a few more things over here. So if you get I'm a little quiet over here. That's what I'm.
Yeah, it's all good. And we we're gonna also kick it off by giving all glory, honor, and praise to the Most High Power Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai. You know what I mean? All praises to the Most High, and double honors to the faithful elect. You know what I mean? That taught us the truth, that passed it down to us. You know, thank the Most High for the Spirit that got us up. You know what I mean? We upright. We here. We fellowshipping with each other. And we sheep like we supposed to. We on duty right now.
That's right.
I mean? We on duty. Right. So yeah, great precepts. You know, great precepts describing the rulership and the leadership of not just this country but this world. You know, they listen to lies because they're foolish. They're wicked.
Right.
And that's what we're going to discover. You know, all of these plots and plans and things that are going on contrary to the laws of the Most High that He set up. And we know the end. That's the main thing about it. The Most High set it up to where we understand. He set it up and told you the end from the beginning. We understand what's going to happen in this thing when this thing is all said and done.
Right.
The attempts of the enemy is futile. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's why this is going to be such a good lesson for them tonight, man, because you actually get to see what's going on, and then you can read the precepts which lead up to that which is going on.
Yeah.
Right. So you got to understand one thing, man, that even though we're in captivity, Most High ain't going to allow something to happen to us without warning us first. Okay. Right. So everything that the trick that the enemy got, he's doing, he's plotting, he's putting together, he's not going to be able to go ahead and do that without the Most High giving us a heads up. Right now, we're the servants of the Most High God, man. We keep the laws, man. Keeping the laws is life, man. He's not going to let us get harmed, man, until we got to do what we supposed to do. The whole reason that we walking and breathing on this earth in the first place, man. So it's to encourage Israel tonight, man. Don't get rattled. Don't get shook and just be like, oh, my God, man, look what he's doing to the Northern Kingdom brothers. Who's next? Look what's coming down the line and everything, man. Stay focused on the word itself, man, because that's your lamp. That's your light, right? So we're going to bring this thing out, man. It's going to be something that definitely, man, because two of these things I didn't really know about. So I'm actually looking forward to it, man.
Okay. I'm going to get... you had something, Josh?
Oh no, not currently.
I'm gonna get a real quick precept. I'm gonna get Proverbs 3, 25, and 26 real quick. And it says, be not afraid. Excuse me. Actually, let me start up a little bit. I apologize. Man, you know, reading the scriptures, man, it's kind of, you want to get context. Shalom, Kobe.
Shalom, Kobe.
Shalom.
God, in the chat. Throw something in here. Throw something in the you know what I mean, in the chat, King. Something you might want to discuss. But reading these scriptures, man, you know, you want to bring out a precept, and it's the whole loaf. We got to eat the whole loaf, man. But I ain't gonna read everything. I just want to. For context, I'm going to read Proverbs 3 and 1. So hold on, God. You might hold on. I know you're scribing. I'm on a jump. I'm gonna read 3 and 1. I'm gonna jump.
Okay.
Proverbs chapter 3 and verse number 1. It says, "My son, forget not my law, but let your heart keep my commandments." Right. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to you. Right. Let not mercy and truth forsake you. Bind them about your neck, write them upon the table of your heart. So shall you find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. So the context is he's teaching his children to not forsake the commandments. Keep the law. That's what he's saying. Don't forsake it. No matter what's going on, what they say in these churches, what they say on the television, what this a billionaire evangelist says, keep the commandments, right?
Right.
And let me jump to 21. It says, my son, let them not depart from your eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. So shall they be life unto your soul and grace to your neck. Then shall you walk in your way safely, and your foot shall not stumble. When you lie down, you shall not be afraid. Yea, you shall lie down, and your sleep shall be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear. That's my point. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of desolation, of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. For the Lord shall be your confidence and shall keep your foot from being taken. So we have nothing to be afraid of, you know what I mean? Especially not sudden fear. Something happens automatically, all of a sudden, and we get roused, you know what I mean? Man. We don't have nothing to be afraid of. Our rest is in Yahushua HaMashiach. He is the Most High by way of Yahushua HaMashiach, and he is our foundation and our rock. Our foundation can't be shaken like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. He's our rock and our foundation. So, and our strong tower. So we have nothing to be afraid of. He's steady. He don't change. Let me get one more to go with it. Hebrews chapter number 13 and verse number 8. It says, Yahushua HaMashiach, or Jesus Christ, the same yesterday and today and forever. He don't change, right? So we have nothing to be afraid of. You know, he said he's going to be with us to the end of time. You know what I mean? So that's just some words to kind of comfort.
That's right. And it's beautiful. That made me think of one of the Psalms 46. It says, "For God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble.
Right.
Therefore will not we fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea." Okay, and it's just basically saying, hey, the Most High, he's gonna take care of everything. So we ain't got to worry about none of that. The earth may shake, words may come up, the sea of people may try to come against you, but the Most High, he's directing all of that. And it's in us keeping the commandments and the faith in Mashiach Yahushua, we're protected. You're protected from those troubles. It says that those who keep the words of the Lord, they'll fear they shouldn't fear any evil.
Right.
Or they'll see no evil.
That's right.
Beautiful. Words of encouragement. You know what I mean? He already gave us the, what we need to do. And that's a wonderful Father. He's telling you ahead of time. You know what I mean? Ahead of time. Hey, don't let your heart fear. Don't be afraid. You know what I mean? You ain't got nothing to be afraid of. That's comforting words. Because he knows, like I said, he already called it from the beginning. He called the end from the beginning. He already telling you, hey, you ain't got nothing to be. Just do this, and you good. And it's funny how we can have the whole playbook and still mess up, but he there to redeem us. You know what I mean? Some of us just we ain't gonna look at the playbook at all, and some of us will look at it a little bit and then let somebody else tell us some things about it, and
still don't know the play. Still don't know the play.
Right. And then some of us, we understand the play, you know what I mean? And we already got a plan. Not only do we understand the play, but we understand the plan. We understand what we want to do 4, 5, 6 plays down the road and how the game going to end. You know? And we got faith in it. You know what I mean?
That's just like when the Most High is the coach. He done gave you the playbook. Hey, if it happens, we got one, it'll be 4th and 1. You got to do this. But a lot of us want to we heard what the coach said, but then we want to try to pull an audible. And end up getting tackled behind the line.
Yeah.
Lost.
Hey, some of us playing for the wrong team. We in a world of trouble. You know what I mean? They got Pete Carroll as the coach, and it's 4th and 1, and you got beast mode. You know what I mean? You got your house shot. You got beast mode or whatever. You know, you got the commandments, whatever. And he want to do something crazy the whole game. You know what I mean? And you on the wrong team. You know what I mean? Listening to this coach, you supposed to be on this team.
You playing for the wrong coach anyway.
Playing for the wrong coach, yeah.
Yeah. Man.
I think brother Khan got a precept right here. Let me pull it out. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6, and verse number 27. It says, "Which of you, by taking thought, can add 1 cubit unto his stature?" I like that because he's going into not worrying. You know what I mean? He's basically saying, "Don't worry. You can't do nothing." You know what I mean? Certain things we can't even help. Certain things
or
just
control. Or control.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
That's what that's going into. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Hey, everything on from there going on, it goes into all the things you can't do or you shouldn't be worried about. But it concludes with like it's in all things, like it's seek the kingdom of heaven, and then everything else will just fall into the plan.
That's right. And seeking the kingdom of heaven is making sure that I'm doing what it takes to get there. And like you said, everything else will fall in place. You know?
That's right.
Brother Khan with the quiet wisdom out there.
Got
that quiet wisdom.
Khan. Yeah, that was a good precept right there.
Khan. All praise to the Most High. You know, so y'all ready to kick it off?
Yeah, let's kick this thing off. We passed the 15-minute mark in. Hey, let's get it done.
Yeah.
We're gonna pull up first.
Yeah, it don't even matter to me.
Hey, let's talk about let's go over into what these executive orders Trump he's got going on. I guess because I don't know if you've been really paying attention. That first day Trump came into office, he was just signing executive orders and it done flipped a lot of these Americans on their heads.
Yeah. Hey, he done turned on some of the people that voted for him, though.
Oh yeah,
Latinos for Trump. I had a picture of that. I was going to send it, but I said nah.
Oh man,
hey, he deporting people and taking away jobs and positions and hey, man, he going in.
Yeah, that's that whole thing. That's that goes into that your shame will be you'll be made naked, right? Like it's in front of that, and that's what happened. They're being made naked.
Yeah,
like, really, because they thought that Trump was gonna be their savior, and like they having breakdowns on online. What was that? Selena Gomez had a whole breakdown crying. She's like, I don't know what to do, my people. Oh, I was like, oh my God. I was like, you a celebrity. There's a lot of stuff you can do.
Yeah, for real.
But coming online and crying ain't one of them. Ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, that ain't gonna solve. Tears won't do it.
Yeah, that like it. How long have we been?
How we feel, you know what I mean? Even though that's our sister, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, Jacob's Trouble, man. Jacob's Trouble. She probably never heard of it.
I doubt most of these celebrities even know what that is. That's a handful of them that know what's going on, like is, and then everybody else is walking in the way. What is it? When like it's following a crowd to do evil, the multitude to do evil. That and we're seeing that with like I don't know if you saw that about DJ Academics.
I heard a lot
DJ,
about him.
Yeah, DJ Academics was just caught talking reckless to a 14-year-old boy.
Yeah, I heard
on Twitch, and he got himself banned.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Like he one of the ones that was defending Drake during that whole minor, that whole little thing right there.
Yeah,
he was trying to defend him, and now the Most High is shining the light on his in the dark, and then exposed him.
Tables unturned.
Yeah.
And they said it's funny. That's funny too. That whole Drake and Kendrick beef, because even though I'm not saying Kendrick is the Israelite that you want to follow, but he has come out and said that he's an Israelite. Drake proclaimed to be Jewish, even though we know he's a Jew by his father, but he claims to be Jewish. So it's like Hebrew Israelites versus and that goes into another topic we'll talk about as well, the anti-Semitism bill that Trump brought up as well. But I mean, just think about that. I mean, I just now considered that, like, that's weird. But yeah, DJ Academics was Drake's man's, you know what I mean, his mouthpiece, it seemed like, going in. And then, like you said, the Most High turned that thing back on him. I heard that he used to deal with little young girls too, though, or something like that. They have some hearsay, but you know, they say he was like that anyway, too.
Man, nothing. I don't put anything past a lot of these celebrities. They come out there, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. And then it's like the Most High's like, they shouldn't be doing that. Watch this. Remember when you did this?
Behind closed doors.
Remember when you did that? I'm sure when Diddy was going down, boy, celebrities were sweating. They were sweating. They were just like, oh man.
Yeah.
Woof.
Yeah, that was tense. Like, oh my God.
TD Jakes, look, he came, like, he was attending these Diddy parties. LeBron,
he faked a heart attack at church, didn't he?
Oh Lord.
He was at church like, oh Lord.
To get out of it, he did, man. He did. That was smart, man. Hey, he did a good cover up, though, man. Unlike the rest of them, man. He like, look, man, they see me go down like this, they ain't gonna pressure me no more, man.
Right. Hey, he looked older than Bill Cosby in that thing. Hey, and we know they ain't having no mercy on the old. They put Bill Cosby old self in jail. They'll do him if it.
Yeah, let it come out. Like, yes, he'll be gone too.
Yeah,
he'll be gone too. And that's crazy how that's been going on behind closed doors.
No one knew about it.
Yeah, but all those celebrities that were in the pictures, and the Diddy has so much power against him. Boy, it is ridiculous. All his interviews, they're bringing up all the weird stuff he was saying, and they like, but that just goes to show you, like, it's you can't be envious of the wicked,
right?
And everything they have, like it, because the wicked have they have their place. Like, it's because we sit back and we see how things are going for them, and how it seems that they're having they're living their life, their best life. And then the Most High said, "Really? Okay. Wait till you think you think you comfortable, like it says, in their security, and then the Most High will come and he come in like a wrecking ball."
Yeah, he ain't playing that down. Yeah.
But let me bring that up. Let's bring that up. Like I said, I'm going to show that picture you were talking about. Oh boy, like it's those for Trump.
Oh man.
Yeah, like it do us no justice not to show it. Latinos for Trump.
Golly.
That's a slap in the face.
Look at Jake, man. Look at Jake.
Look at that.
Look at Jake. And they got him on the job site.
Why are you working?
With the shirt on.
Everything on.
Representing that. Oh, man.
Hey, that means nothing to him, man. At all.
Nope.
We appreciate the vote, but you gotta go.
Right.
Man.
Wow. And that like you said, a slap in the face. And he's showing you can't trust the certain. What the Bible say? What that say? We got Sirach 12. Who's gonna pity you? Is that what it is? Yeah. Let me get that. Let me bring that up real quick. It's the book of Sirach, or Ecclesiastes, chapter number 12, and verse number 10.
Yep.
It jumps down. It jumped down.
Yeah, it goes down.
I started 10. It says, "Never trust your enemy, or like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching. That's what he did during his campaign. He humbled himself a little bit. You know what I mean? He hired some black folk to, you know what I mean, to kick it around and paid them off or whatever. It says, though he humbled himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And you shall be unto him as if you had wiped a looking glass. And you shall know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Drop down to 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? Who gonna pity us? You know what I mean? Who's gonna pity this Trump supporter? Now that Trump is shipping his tail back to wherever he's from.
I don't see no part in here either.
Nah.
But he pardoned. But look, he pardoned all those January 6 people.
Yeah.
And then the Latinos, he got the Latinos vote, and then he said, "Goodbye, goodbye, people."
Wow.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
Adios.
He foretold what he was going to do before he did it anyway.
Yeah.
And they still voted for him.
Yeah, and that is crazy because they already know how he get down. You know what I mean? And like you said, yeah, man, it's crazy. I guess they thought they were special.
Yeah,
you know,
they try to be white, man. I mean, and that's just not gonna happen for us, man.
Yeah,
you can't envy the oppressor, and they tried that, man, and it didn't work for them.
Man, the
Not
Northern
at all.
Kingdom, boy, they go all out trying to be anything but Jake or but Israel. Northern Kingdom goes all out,
and that's crazy.
Yeah,
Like you want to be everything but what they are, a child of God.
yeah. We can't stick together. You know what I mean? Because they want to be with the enemy. Man, and the enemy showing him right in his. He probably go back to wherever he's from and still be representing for Trump.
Still,
that's how blind our people are, man. How stupid our people are.
No matter what you put me through, enemy, I'm still gonna love you.
Yeah,
man,
that's a damn.
It's crazy though because Trump, he literally was like this. He says he disguised it as we're getting rid of criminals. We're sending back the criminals back. We're not just sending regular immigrants back. We're sending back criminals. But who classified them as criminals? Who gets to decide what is criminal? Because they said, "Hey, I was watching a newscast, and they were saying, and he was saying, not the president. I can't remember what his name is at the moment. They were saying." We are sending back criminals, all those who robbed us, and they are they're drug dealers of their countries and stuff like that. We're sending them back in droves, right? But the same people who came and took their land and forced them into that country are now no, you can't come back to your land. We stole it fair and square.
Yeah.
We stole it fair and square. We killed y'all. We moved you out. We put up pictures in your house. Like this is our land now.
Yeah.
Hey,
but when they want to come in, nope.
Nah, they the real immigrants, man. They the real murderers and everything, man. I mean, damn, man, you look at this, man. It's hypocrisy. Look at it, man. Taking it from y'all, take you on, get on out of here. This belongs to us, man.
Bye. You get locked up in your own house. Yeah.
Even with them submissions saying this is Latinos for Trump. He sees this and knows this and is like, shit, I don't care either, man. Get on back. Just like we did that one Republican, man, that Indian. We kicked his ass out when I got the job. When I came president, I was like, hey, you got to go. I don't know his name, Ramuski or whatever. They threw that brother clean out. Told him he got the wrong skin.
Man. That's how the devil roll, man. You know what I mean? Never let him. Never trust your enemy. You know.
Never.
You know what I didn't bring up? We didn't bring up them fires in Hollywood. Forgot about those. You know, I was going to bring that up about the powers of heaven being shaken, and that's what's going on. This whole thing, the powers are being shaken. World War. These devils that are over these all these different countries and nations. They're looking each other right in the eye and waiting on one to make another move, and they backdooring each other, and they got missiles pointed at each other. You know what I mean? It's getting crazy, you know.
Right.
And that's what's going on. The heavens are being shaken. They're understanding that the U.S. You know what I mean? The drones, all of that. We had that at the end of the so-called Gregorian calendar. The drones everywhere and the UFO sightings and all of that type of stuff. The heavens are being shaken. And now it's Jacob's trouble. The devil has come down, you know, and he is he's waging war. It's Jacob's trouble is coming up.
That's right.
And it's crazy how all of this is going down in California. Because every year California has some kind of fire.
Yeah.
But look, even the snakes have got smart. They're like, this happens every year, and then slowly insurance companies have been pulling out of California. So say that these people, their houses burnt down, the company's like, we're only covering about $6 billion worth of damage.
Yeah.
Like, well, you get to you get to 5.9, and then they're like, nope. You try to put your $1 million claim in or $1 billion claim, they're like, nope, we can't cover that. You're gonna have to figure that out on your own.
Yeah. Hey man, it's a shiesty. They shiesty, man. You know what I mean? These the insurance companies and different places like that, they shiesty when it come down to them claims, you know. Because you pay everybody paying in. When it's time they gotta cover some things, they're like, hold on. You know, and then they fine tooth comb, and like you said, they put fine print and all this type of stuff, and then, hey man, let you not know your contract and not know how to read it, and even if you do, some of them they just blatantly outright saying, nah, hey, we ain't covering it. Nah, it ain't happening. So,
Shalom. Oh, is you still in Sirach 12, King?
Yeah.
Can you get 27? Go to chapter 27 from 12 to 17 for me. Right on what we talking about, man. Throw one this in since you know y'all brought that up, man. Throw one of these break this thing down for him real quick.
Okay. This is the book of Sirach, chapter number 27 and verse number 12. If you be among the indiscreet, observe the time, but be continually among men of understanding.
So he had brought that out earlier, talking about these wildfires and everything that's happening, right? And we observing the times. But guess what? You got to be amongst the man of understanding. And who is that? The man of the Lord. That's the man that follow after the Most High. He's give the wisdom and knowledge to understand the times that's happening right now before you right now. Right? Watch this.
Keep on going.
Keep on going for me.
13. The discourse of fools is irksome, and their sport is in the wantonness of sin.
The fools is irritating, right? Discourse is irritating of these fools and everything, man. And their sport is always going to be wantonness. That's why you see what Donald Trump getting in the office. Now he's signing all these things out, man. Just getting we want this, we want that. We want this sin to build up on sin. We want this thing to keep going. This is their wantonness of sin upon sin. Go ahead, Baba Shah.
Okay. Verse 14. The talk of him that sweareth much maketh the hair stand upright, and their brawls make one stop his ears.
So what part of before this man got elected that he made the hair stand up on their heads? They said, hey, Latinos for Trump. Their hair stood up and they was like, yeah, he said he's going to do this and he's going to do that for us, man. And they trust and put their faith in this man, which the Most High told the children of Israel, trust no man but thy power. And they did not do that. Right. And we're not harking down on our brothers. We love our brothers, man. But in order for our brothers to understand what's happening to them, they got to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. I'm still looking forward to seeing Brother Ephraim, some of them standing up camps everywhere, start like Judah out there and Benjamin and Levi and the rest of the camps and everything, looking for powerful brothers of the northern kingdom to stand up. Not saying they're not there. Yes, they are there. Right. Keep going for me, Baba Shah.
Come. 16.
15.
Oh, 15, Salakia. And the strife of the proud is bloodshedding, and their revilings are grievous to the ear.
The proud is bloodshedding. This is how they operate. This is how they move. This is how they live. This is how they function. Right? It becomes grievous. It becomes till they got to hear the noise of these people's sufferings in their ear, like it's saying right here. Right? If our people would take the time out, man, to acknowledge God the way that He created us, to acknowledge Him, the Most High will show us things that we have never seen before when it comes to picking up the word of power and reading it and consuming it. Right? Go ahead for me one more, Dr. Shah.
16. Whoso discovereth secrets loseth his credit, and shall never find friend to his mind.
Well, we talked about that here a minute ago, man, how these leaders come together and everything, man. They formulate and swear and they build up all these lies and everything. But if you got someone who comes in there and just unveil, bring it to vision, show you what the meaning purpose of it behind, they're going to lose that person. You won't have that person no more. I've seen on the CNN where one of the guys quit on live. He came on and was like, look, man, he full of lies. You know, this is my last time. I've been here for 18 years. Trump, have a good one, man. Right? Because I unveiled, I showed and told him, no, I'm not going to bend the knee, but I'm going to tell everybody use a lie for what you going in this office are you willing to do. Right?
Whistleblower.
With that, exactly. Kind. Let me get that last one, guy.
17.
Yeah.
17. Love your friend and be faithful unto him. But if you betray his secrets, follow no more after him.
Love your friend and be faithful to him. But if you find out what he's really for, you gotta get away from him. Because that blood is on you as well. Because you're amongst the congregation, you're amongst it. Right?
Right.
I'm gonna land it right there for you.
Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, great precepts. Being brought out Israel. Hey, pull out your pen and paper, write these down, get your highlighters, highlight them. Like, yeah, someone might ask you about this and how it relates to the Bible, and you like, boom, I just heard this last night.
Right.
That's right.
Right. Yeah, like we always say, man, you're gonna be tested. You're gonna be tested. This is the what is it called? Like the not the practice test, but the you getting your notes and preparation. You know, yeah. But you'll be tested. You'll be tested.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That makes me go into that study to show that self-approved.
Yeah.
Like you studying right now, you studying the law and the word so that you can be approved in the end time. Right. So when that judgment time comes, he's like, okay, he kept my law. All right, hey, I can. He slipped here. I can have mercy right here. Have a little bit of grace, like this. But if you're not studying, you got nobody but yourself to blame.
It shows that you have understanding, because that's what he's going to check for. Did you understand this? Did you understand that? And then and on another note, our families they look to us for understanding. Anybody that's watching this live seeks knowledge. Anybody that gets on these videos, they're knowledge seekers in some way. You know what I mean? Everybody got their certain portions, but the knowledge people seek out knowledge seekers and people that have a little bit of wisdom. And this is just adding more to your wisdom. You know what I mean? That you can bring it out and show in the Bible what's going on. You can break it down. Your kids may come to you. Your mom may come to you. People at your job, your neighbor may say, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And they really don't have an understanding. And they're shaking. Their whole foundation is shaking. Like we said, Yahweh Shai is our foundation. The true Messiah. Not Jesus Christ, but Yahweh Shai. You know what I mean? People that trust in Jesus Christ, they're going to be shaking because, hey, I don't understand why did God allow this person to drive off a cliff? These kids, these people, 60 people died in a plane crash. I don't understand. I thought Christ, they don't understand it. But when you get understanding, you can break things down and show why these happen and all that. So people depend on us. So if you're wise, you'll get your pen and pad, take notes, and get in this thing. So you can have understanding to show your wisdom to your family members, your friends, or whoever.
I got one to go right along with you with that. Real quick, go along with yours and Hezekiah, because Hezekiah pulled out study to show thyself approved. I think that's 2 Timothy. And I got one in Timothy 2 and 3 and 16 to go right along with both of y'all, which I just said, man. This says 2 Timothy 3 and 16 says all scripture is given by inspiration of God,
Right.
and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction,
Right.
for instruction in righteousness,
Righteousness.
that the man of God may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good work.
Right. That's
Right
right.
on what you're talking about.
Huh. So this thing ain't we ain't just reading the magazine, you know. Like you said, this thing is a tool. This
Right.
is a tool. This is what we use, you know.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
What else we got?
And just
Go ahead.
just going further into what our brothers got going on with this Latinos for Trump. Like it's all those that voted for him, they heading out, they making them they're noting them as criminals. Well, I found a video that was going over that by brother Philip Scott over at the African Diaspora News. Like it's
Oh,
called the
that
Black Congress. Let me bring that up real quick.
Let me say something real quick before you pull it up. Have you ever heard y'all heard the term, man, he can sell salt to a slug or he can sell ice to a polar bear. You know what I mean? Talking about how smooth somebody. That's Trump. He convinced
It definitely is.
He convinced the Latinos to vote for him, and not even 30 days in, he's shipping them out the country. That's gangster. And I mean, and I don't like don't get me wrong, I don't like him or nobody that run for president. None of them. You know what I mean? But good gracious, this dog he's a different type of a devil. You know, he's deceitful, cunning. Ain't nobody more cunning than him. You know, good gracious. How do you do that? He convinced them to vote for him and then shipped them out the daggone and then backstab him not even 30 days in, showing how much he loved y'all.
No remorse. He didn't have no remorse.
Northern Kingdom thought they was separate from us.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, then they had a video about that where they were starting to ask, they were like asking the black community. Yeah, they got I'll see if I can find that while this video plays.
Yeah.
They were asking, they were like, yes, black people, we need you to stand with us. And like, yes.
What we gonna do?
What do you mean? They know who the real ones is. Hey, brother, stand with us.
They got us locked up and under everybody's foot. You know what I mean?
But they know what it is that now that the pressure's on, they understand like the power of unity in numbers.
There you go. So
where
it's beneficial.
Yep, because because a lot of Mexicans and Latinos, they like to differentiate themselves as they're like, oh, we're like white people.
Yeah,
we're white. We got like hair like that. You know, we in the light skin. We white.
Tell them Jesus ain't white. They'll fight you.
Man, and that goes into a lot of colorism that goes on in that I guess you would just say in that group of people in that tribe. Let's say it like that.
Yeah.
Because that goes along with a lot of us as well. That was taught in the Willie Lynch letter about the colorism. Like yes, and it just spread. Like yes, that's when it talks about his tongue walketh through the earth. That's it. That's it.
I like that. You know, I seen a video where so-called Latino Mexican brother was saying how when he was raised up, they did the same thing. The darker Mexican kids, they talked bad about them, but the lighter ones, they were saying they were more angelic and like angels and stuff like that. And the same thing happened with us. You know, I got a light-skinned sister, I got dark-skinned sisters. I was halfway in between. I got, you know what I mean? My daddy dark and my mama was brown, you know what I mean? So, and I got cousins that almost could pass for white. Then I got some, you know, so you see the favoritism even among your own people. Like you said, the colorism. Yeah. And last thing I was going to say about the Latino community is call a Mexican a Puerto Rican or a Puerto Rican Mexican. They'll fight you too. They'll pull a knife.
Yeah,
they don't play that. And I think I ain't going to say which, but I know Mexicans don't like to be called Guatemalan. You know what I mean? Puerto Ricans, they not Dominicans. They all, like you said, they make a difference. And that's how they divided us. But like you said, this trouble Jacob's trouble can bring us together. It can. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
it could.
Hey, the Most
Yeah,
High know the ingredients. He know what'll get us cleaving on each other.
Yeah, and it's a lot of that going on right now.
Yeah.
Especially with this with Trump putting that in. Yeah, I'll be pulling my black card real quick. Like I'm like, oh, I'm Mexican. You see my skin?
Right.
Like,
Hey, Trump be trumping.
they be like, yeah, what it do? What it do, homie?
Yeah, right.
What it do? I'll pull that dark. I'll pull my black card real quick if they try to send me across there. I know I listen to 50 Cent.
Right.
You know.
You start dressing black for real.
Yeah.
Black. Yeah.
Man, but a lot of this is going on, and Trump's just I don't know what he's got planned, but he's sending people to Guantanamo Bay.
Oh yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
That's what this video is on. It's kind of long. I'm gonna try to just let him speak from the beginning, and then we don't have to get too deep into it.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, President Trump, he's really on one. So President Trump today was going to sign the Laken-Riley Act. Now, the Laken-Riley Act, it's a new law that was passed bipartisan by Democrats and Republicans after Laken-Riley, was taken away from this earth in a very horrible manner by a criminal migrant. And they signed this law. This law is very strict. If a migrant even steals something from a store, shoplift, he or she can be deported from the United States of America. It is that strict, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Donald Trump has been doing his mass deportations of everybody, and he's continuing that. But now Trump is going to step it up, and where he's going to put these, criminal migrants. But let's go ahead on and check out what Trump has to say about that.
Today, I'm also signing an executive order to instruct the Departments of Defense and Homeland Security to begin preparing the 30,000-person migrant facility at Guantanamo Bay. Most people don't even know about it. We have 30,000 beds in Guantanamo to detain the worst criminal illegal aliens threatening the American people. Some of them are so bad we don't even trust the countries to hold them, because we don't want them coming back. So we're going to send them out to Guantanamo. This will double our capacity immediately, right? And tough. That's a tough place to get out of. Today's signings bring us one step closer to eradicating the scourge of migrant crime in our communities once and for all. And it was just it's just an unforced error that we.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So you heard Trump say that he wants to send 30,000, in his words, criminal migrants to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, in basically a jail.
Hey, I got something to show. Remember that number 30,000 in Guantanamo Bay. Remember that. Remember 30,000.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I want.
Guantanamo Bay. And when I heard that, I said, man, Trump, you gonna actually send him to Guantanamo Bay? Now, I know why he wants to do that. Let me tell you why. They have some countries that's giving him problems about returning their citizens, and they're trying to do all kinds of things to obstruct that. So what Trump want to do something so outlandish, because I just know how he think. He want to do something so outlandish where the country's gonna be like, no. Look, you got some people, call us, we'll come get them. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get these countries to come fly in and get their own people, that they don't have to be spending all that money.
And I can see that being something that was going on there, because you know how Trump is. He all about trying to take care of his people, right?
Sure.
So so I can understand where he sees where he's coming from on that. But like I said, I'm not indefinite. I don't have a definite answer like that's why, or do I hold 100% that that's why it's happening. Jehu, you said you had something about that number?
A big number, 30,000.
30,000. Check this
Yeah,
out. Hey,
30,000.
T, can you give me Revelations 2 and 10, Baba Kashai? Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna bring something out real quick. Matter of fact, just start at 9, Baba Kashai.
Revelations 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not,
right?
But are of the synagogue of Satan. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison,
right?
That ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
Right.
Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
That's right. So some people, are going to get cast into prison. You know what I mean? Just like they're talking about. Some of us are going to be cast into prisons. Now, we understand that Guantanamo Bay is an old, it's an old prison, and I want to say it's on an island out from San Francisco somewhere, California.
That's in Cuba.
Oh, it's in Cuba. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's Cuba.
Yeah, that's in that's Guantanamo Bay is the prison in Cuba.
Oh, okay.
So it's just a part of the because it's a U.S. territory, but it's not really regulated by U.S. laws. Yeah. That's why they like to send people there to kind of I don't want to say kill them, but they kind of torture them.
Yeah. So that's my point. So check this out. Do you remember when? Now I'm reading the article. Do you remember when it says executive order 13688 Bureau of Justice? When President Obama, remember they was like he had ordered 30. He ordered guillotines.
Right.
Have y'all heard? Did y'all hear about that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Like a whole bunch of guillotines or whatever, right?
Wow.
And
I was in the military when that happened, so I definitely knew about that.
It says 30,000 guillotines. And I don't know, you know what I mean? So I'm just Googling it. So it's on Google. I can't definitely say that, oh yeah, that's what it is. But we did hear about it. 30,000 guillotines is saying, you know what I mean? It just hit my mind. He got 30,000 beds at Guantanamo Bay, and all of a sudden, and matter of fact, President Obama, it says he signed an executive order when he was there. I think he's the one that closed Guantanamo Bay, or whatever.
Supposedly.
Yeah. But he's got something to do with it, is what I'm showing. And Trump's they say he ordered some guillotines. Trump is deeming these people criminals, which most of them are Northern Kingdom. That's Israel. That's Jake. You know what I mean? And he wants to put them in Guantanamo Bay with these 30,000 beds. Now, I'm not trying to do a conspiracy theory, but I do know that the Bible did say that some of us are going to get locked up. We're going to have tribulation for a little while, right? And it's just going along with, you know what I mean? What the narrative. Jacob's trouble. Yeah, it's just going on with the narrative.
That's a good point. That's a good point that you made there, because if anybody who follows that's been in the military or follows any kind of news about those things, like Guantanamo Bay is like a black site, like it's off the radar kind of. Nobody, you can't go and if a prisoner was there, you go, oh yeah, I'm gonna go visit my cousin that got locked up in Guantanamo Bay. That you can't do that. That's off site. You ain't making it there. There's no civilians there that I know of. Everybody federal or government, right? So with that being said, they can do whatever they want to those people.
Yeah.
Whatever they want. No, it's not like they're gonna the government officials gonna walk in there and be like, let me do a check of how you're treating the prisoners.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if you remember. It's been a while. It's been a couple of years back where Most Def he subject himself to how they treat the people at Guantanamo Bay. Do you remember that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
Y'all
that's when
seen me?
Yazin Bey. Yep. I'm trying to see if I can like it's what they did. He had them tie him up and they were feeding him like they feed the people when they don't want to eat. Like it's because it's crazy how they treat people. Like it's let me see, Bay, G, Guantanamo Bay. There it is. I was able to locate it. Like yeah, it was about 11 years ago. Uh, it's a short video. I'll bring that up real quick just to show the people. Let me just bring it back up to the screen. Let me see. I want y'all to see what he had to endure while he was like this. As you can see, they force fed under the standard Guantanamo Bay procedures.
Wow.
Right. This is when they went on that hunger strike.
Yeah, I ain't never seen this. This is interesting.
I'm telling you, this is what happens if you decide you don't want to eat. You want to go against what their procedures.
Peace. My name is Yassine Bey, and I'm here today to demonstrate the standard operating procedure for force-feeding detainees at Guantanamo Bay. Good morning.
When you see him, he looked nervous as heck, and I would definitely be after seeing all this. This could be our brothers. This is how they could be treating our brothers. You see the IV bag over there, right?
Oh man, yeah.
Watch what they do. Like I said, this is graphic.
Yeah, he looks real nervous now. Golly.
Yep.
Ah, what? What? Whoa. Whoa. Oh. No way. Wow. No way.
And this is what could be happening to our people if they decide they want to not eat.
No way.
They push you in the trench. And then they shove then they put
Please, don't. No, please, stop it, please, stop. That's just me. Please stop. I can't do it.
Wow.
Broke him down.
I'm crying.
Broke him down.
You see that? Twice a day. It takes it 2 hours to complete.
Whoa.
I'm gonna let him talk about his experience just for a little bit. Turn that.
You guys for setting this up and even having the idea to do it. I really didn't know what to expect. burning. I got this burning. And then it just starts to be like really unbearable. It feels like something's going in. There's something was going into my brain, and it started to reach to the back of my throat, and I really couldn't take it. My name is Yassine Bey, and I've just taken part in a demonstration with standard operating procedure for force-feeding detainees at Guantanamo Bay. Peace and good morning.
And this is what could be happening to our people.
Wow. Yeah. Good. Great.
I don't even think it was like the pain of it that made him break down and cry, but like realizing this could be happening to people, our people.
Yeah. They almost didn't want to stop, didn't they?
Nah, they kept going. They was still.
I was like, bro, what's going on?
Yeah.
They were enjoying that.
Yeah,
they was
that's
like,
that's why he was like, no, this is me talking. Stop it. And then the director was like, stop. Because they were gonna keep going.
They was gonna keep going.
Because just imagine that's what they have to deal with and how they force feed these people. Say that there was a strike. I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen immediately when they get there, but we don't know because there's no regulation of it.
Yeah.
There's no one to come in there and be like, no, that's inhumane. Don't do that.
Right. Well,
and I thought that
now you're getting into that part where read verse 10 again, Baba Kashai, 2 and 10.
Oh,
Revelation.
Get back to it. Revelations 2 and 10.
Yeah.
It says, let's see, Revelations 2 and 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
Oh,
the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
The devil gonna do that. You know what I mean? The devil gonna do that.
Yeah.
Now you getting the understanding of, oh man, y'all are like the Ku Klux Klan. They talking about us. Nah, we trying to help you from the devil, man. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Hey, Yassine Bey understand to a certain extent. I'm sure he like, oh man, they got the power to do that. You know what I mean? Hey man, it's no joke. And then it's going to also go into his other executive order that he made about the anti-Semitism. I don't want to jump the gun, you know.
But hey, let me interject real quick because I just want to jump in a point. Just make sure the people that missed that. It said that the devil shall throw some of you in jail. Like yes, and what does devil mean? It means to be a deceiver.
Deceiver.
And who deceives the people to vote for him?
And
then he wants to send them there because they're criminals. As our brother said, like kids, they said criminals sent there. But so far, we just like kids. What did this dude on the construction site do?
Right.
What did he do? He had a hard hat on, and it's Latinos for Trump. Don't seem like criminal activity to me.
Salaki, guy, you still got that picture of him?
I sure do. I can bring that up.
Can you bring it up? And I'm gonna read something in the CEV, Deuteronomy, real quick. I'm gonna read something in CEV 17, and I'm gonna read chapter 17, verse 15. But I'm also gonna drop that down to 18 and read on out and show you. We bring that picture back up because this is what a lot of our Latino brothers don't understand. This is Deuteronomy 17 in the CEV, verse 15. It says, "Go ahead and appoint a king, but make sure that he is an Israelite." I'll read that again. Go ahead and appoint a king, but make sure that he is an Israelite.
That's right.
And that he is the one the Lord has chosen. This one that y'all picked, you voted for, is not an Israelite. God, the Most High, didn't choose him at all. Verse 18. The official copy of God's laws will be kept by the priest of the Levite tribe. He's not a Levite either. So don't put your hope in this man like you did, and look what this man carried forward to you. Shit you on out. So as soon as anyone becomes king, he must go to the priest and write out a copy of the laws while they watch. Each day the king must read and obey these laws so that he will learn to worship the Lord with fear and trembling and not think that he's better than anyone else. That certainly don't fall into his category because he feels like he's above everyone else. It says, if the king completely obeys the commandments, the Lord's commandments, he and his descendants will rule Israel for many years, man. So we know this man is not chosen by the Lord and he's not an Israelite, but yet our Latino brothers and sisters, man, put him as God over them. They voted for him and put him on top and said he will handle and fix our situation. You believed in the devil. You believed in one that will fail you instead of putting your hope and trust in the one who cannot fail you. Can you show us any word time in the Bible that the Most High has failed? No one can prove that, and no one can show that at all. And you brothers and sisters were lied to. You were deceived by the devil himself, man. And he locked some of you up, throwing away the key, getting rid of you, showing his true character. Right.
That's right.
Yep.
Since we was on that devil part, where's this is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, and verse number 6. It says, you were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved Yahweh to wrath. You were delivered unto your enemies, for you provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not unto the Most High. So whenever we praise in this dog and praising this devil, we sacrificing to a devil.
To a devil.
You know what I mean? Yeah. When we putting him above us, that's what we're doing. We're sacrificing. Right. We're calling on him instead of calling on the Most High. That's right? It. Trump going to fix it. He got the wall. He got the plan. Man, we sacrificing unto devils and not unto the Most High. The deceivers. Every president that ever was is a deceiver.
That's right.
You know what I mean? All of the politics, those are all deceivers. So like you, I did want one more point on that Guantanamo Bay. You know what I mean? And everything that we've seen with Yasin Bey. Check this out, because it's the same thing, Jacob's trouble. This is 2nd Ezra 16 in verse number, I'm going to start at 65. Matter of fact, can somebody read that for me, Baba Kishai?
2nd Ezra what?
16 and 65 down to 69.
1665. I got you. It's 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 65. And it reads, and when your sins are brought forth, ye shall be ashamed before men, and your own sins shall be your accusers in that day.
Just like him, that's his sin. Putting somebody else, that's in the law. Chief just read it. That's in the law. He did the opposite. Now his sin's gonna, you know what I mean? It's gonna accuse him. Keep on going, guys.
What will ye do? Or how will ye hide your sins before God and his angels? Behold, God himself is the judge. Fear him. Leave off from your sins and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever.
Right.
So shall God lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. And they shall take away certain of you,
right,
and feed you.
And do what?
And feed you.
And feed you. We seen that. Come on.
Seen that.
Being idle with things offered unto idols.
Oh, they got the pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, boo-boo, and everything else. You know what I mean? You want to eat? How you gonna be locked up and you want a hunger strike? They ain't feeding them real food. What man, you locked up, you can't just go to the refrigerator. You gonna eat anything you can, damn near.
That's right.
And I'm sure a lot of them is not on a, hey, I'm an Israelite, so I don't eat pork. But you know what I mean? No, they like, hold on. A lot of them they just not feeding them. A lot of people will eat anything. You know what I mean? They'll eat anything. If these people are going on a hunger strike, something up, especially if they getting done like that and they still striking.
Forcefully.
Yeah, so it says they're going to feed you things offered unto idols, like human flesh, like babies. You know what I mean? They trying to get you, they going to feed you with things offered unto idols. Keep on going, God.
God.
Point.
Verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision. and in reproach, and trodden underfoot.
But if you don't strike, if you don't say, nah, I ain't polluting my body, then they gonna do you in anyway, because you ain't got no morals. But if you staying strong, you know what I mean, for the Most High, and you gotta go through what you gotta go through, whatever it is, you know what I mean, then you get the crown. You get a crown. But the main point of this whole passage is leave off from your sins. The Bible says, leave off from your sins, verse 67, and forget your iniquities, to meddle with them no more. With
forever.
them, you know what I mean? Meddle no more with them forever. So shall the Most High lead you forth and deliver you from all your trouble. So the ones that are keeping the commandments and stuff, we expecting a deliverance before we have to go through that. Now, if we don't, we understand the agenda. We got to keep the commandments from here on out. We got to deal with that, what he's doing, you know what I mean? But hey, man, the main thing is keep the commandments right now, so that you can possibly, Most High willing, get deliverance. So you don't got to deal with that. Keep them commandments.
Hey, can you go ahead and hit a 71 on that, Hezekiah?
Yeah, I can hit 71.
Oh, you might as well just go with 70. Go with 70.
Yeah, 70 on that.
70, 71. God, like this. For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon whose the fear of the Lord.
Those that fear the Lord.
That fear the Lord.
Right, keeping the commandments. They're going to try to get us, right?
They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
That goes right along with it, showing you, man. They should be like madmen, man. You know, that's what we saw with the brothers. That was madness, bro.
Yeah.
Some of that, man, I had a fringe up and grinch up, but you know, imagine that's been going on since, you know what I'm saying, since back then on up to now. A lot of people don't know about, man.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
And one more thing, man. Let's give all praise and honor to the Most High that He remembered the iniquity of their fathers.
That's right. That's right.
Like, I love, you know, because guess what? Even David said it. David said too, Father, he said, remember the iniquity of their father. David even said that thing, man. It's important that none of them get away with this atrocity that they have done. Not one.
That's right.
All praises to the Most High, man, that he said, yeah. Matter of fact, can I just read that real quick while we on that point? Because that was some sad stuff right there, man. That was hard to gut and swallow, man. I was like, I couldn't even do it, man.
Hey, Chief, before you grab that, I wanted to read the next verse.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
I was wanting to read the next verse because I like it. I couldn't like it when we stopped there at 72. I was like, nah, I like it. We gotta get to the next.
That's how that. Yeah, that whole thing is.
That's the dagger.
Yeah, kind of
like this. In 7, this is 2nd Ezra 16 and 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
There you go.
And they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Because that's what's happening. Like is when you standing up for the Most High, like is, hey, I ain't gonna eat none of that stuff.
Right.
Like is, I ain't gonna stand for that. Like you trying to feed me all this? Nah, I ain't gonna do it. They force fed you. You didn't consent to that.
Right.
Like it's the Most High is gonna be like, yeah, I saw what you did with my child.
Gotta go.
All right, that's my child. You did that too.
Right.
Like yeah, and that's. Oh, go ahead.
Now I was gonna say, if you can keep on going down to 76, that good. I got a precept. Yeah.
Okay. I'll go down to 76. It says, "Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand. But I will deliver."
My bad.
No, my bad. I should have stopped at that comma. My bad.
Right. You're right, but that's what I was just Jacob's trouble. We've been talking about it. They are at hand.
That's right. But I will deliver you from the same.
There go a promise right there. I'm going to deliver you. You know what I mean? Like he said, I'm going to deliver you though. He can't break his word.
That's right.
Come on with it.
And it said, be ye not afraid.
Right.
Or be ye not afraid, neither doubt. For God is your guide.
Right.
And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts.
There we go.
The God of who?
Them that keep the commandments and that's a dagger right there. I didn't even look at it. That's wow. Them that keep that's it right there. What more do you need to know? What more do you need? I'm a guide to them that keep my commandments and precepts.
Mm-hmm. Not those who broke the commandments and set a king over them that is not of thy people.
People.
Right.
That's a
Right.
great point.
Right. They're gonna
Gotta
have you
be
in
there.
derision, like you said.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
Look,
get
yes.
one on. Oh, did you gonna finish that?
I was just gonna finish it out.
Yeah,
Like
good.
yes. Say if the Lord, I'm like yes, back the 76 from the top. And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord God.
Mm-hmm.
Here it goes. Let not your sins weigh you down,
Mm.
and let not your iniquities lift up themselves.
Right.
Man, if only our people would attend to the words of wisdom and knew these things ahead of time.
Mm.
But that's
Yeah.
what the Most High sends us out. Like yes, to teach the people.
Right.
Time.
That one that you know what I mean, that might wake up or whatnot, you know. Most High willing is more than one, but we just trying to find, you know, whoever's gonna heed, you know, these instructions.
That's right. And
yeah.
I was about to say, like yes, after we get this, do you still want to touch on that? Because that's probably gonna take us over into the
what's
as far
that?
as time wise.
That other clip.
We can play
after play it by ear.
Yeah, well, however y'all want to do it. I just got one precept, and
go ahead.
You know, we ain't got to go over. This is Ezekiel 25 and 14, because we was talking about how the Lord 25 and 14. Check this out. It says, "And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh." So when the Most High, when they get back, come back, it ain't gonna be like me. It ain't gonna be like my anger and I get tired. No, the Most High said, nah, it's gonna be according to my anger. You know what I mean? Ain't no escaping that. Ain't no escaping. He gonna put a different type of anger in us. You know what I mean? Hey, the Most High ain't nobody to play with, man.
Nah, not at all.
What was that precept again?
Ezekiel 25 and 14 slot.
I'll put Isaiah. Goodness gracious. I was like, I don't read that. It's Ezekiel. My bad.
Okay.
All right, there we go. 25:14.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta highlight that. Tie that all in with this. But I know you still want to. Did you still want to go into the executive order for the anti-Semitism?
We can just bring it up and show it. I had one or two precepts, one precept to hit with it, but really, I mean, it kind of goes into what we're doing right now, because I'm thinking, and I don't know, you know, this to me speaking as a man, but once they start doing the anti-Semitism thing, they want to try to come and look at our YouTubes and people on the corners and send them to Guantanamo Bay or Alcatraz or wherever. You know what I mean? Alcatraz is the one that's out there in California.
Yeah, that's the one you were talking about on the island.
Okay, yeah. Want to lock us up for, and that's what I was going to get. Matter of fact, my precept. You what you got, a video or just a little quick article?
Oh, it's just the article talking actually that talks about what it concerns. And when you look at it, it's basically just saying we support Israel, and anybody that's against Israel, or then the Israelis, hey, we got something for you. We're gonna send you away.
Yeah.
I'll bring it up on the screen just real quick. We ain't gotta stay on it too long.
I got a real quick precept. This is quick.
All right, so this comes from the whitehouse.gov. Like yes, this is talking about Trump takes forceful and unprecedented steps to combat anti-Semitism or Semitism. Like it's talking about how they're gonna combat it and the acts of it, and then within 60 days, all criminal and civil authorities and actions available for fighting anti-Semitism will be put together and reviewed. Right? But let's see who it's gonna help. It says going on the offense to enforce law and order to protect civil rights. Now, this civil rights, you would think it was talking about all the
Right.
civil rights of the people, like the ones we marched for. No, it says immediately after the jihadist attack against the people of Israel
Mm.
on October 7th, 2023, pro-Hamas aliens and left-wing radicals began the campaign to intimidate, vandalize, and violence on campus in the streets of America. So, number one, why the heck are we caring about what the heck another country's got going on? And why
Right.
is that in our executive order?
Hmm.
Like it's he says all the look celebrating people are celebrating the mass raid, the graping. I'm gonna say graping,
Yeah.
kidnapping, and unaliving of people.
There you go.
Right? They physically blocked Jewish Americans from attending colleges. Right? Nothing in this order says anything about Americans, really. Jewish Americans, Jews don't even call themselves. They don't even really
Right.
like it.
Yeah.
We know the Jewish people. They like to they're white, but they not white. They have
Mhm.
their own communities. Their communities have their own schools. They have their own police.
Yeah.
Everything like that.
Oh,
They have
most
their
definitely.
own everything.
Mm.
Look at President Trump keeps his promise and build on success. Look at like this, all the things that he wants to do. He wants to establish the Abraham Accords. Like it's just talking about trying to bring peace to the Middle East. In other words, that's what the Abraham Accords is. Now,
Mm.
President Trump, I'm gonna highlight this. I'm gonna highlight it. Let me see. I'm not sure if it's gonna come up. Here it is. This is what President Trump promised to do that the government's gonna do protect the civil rights of our Jewish citizens. Like this. I'll leave it at that because it's basically saying the same thing, just talking about them being free. Aggressively enforce the law, protect public order, and prosecute any Semitic crimes.
Mm.
This goes into what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Like it's what does it like it's what are they going to define as anti-Semitic crimes?
Right.
Like it's then go down a little further. This is what I thought was interesting. Deport Hamas sympathizers and revoke student visas. It says to all resident aliens who joined in the pro-jihadist protest. So if you said free Palestine, you were part of this.
Yeah.
Like it said we put you on notice come 2025. That's what we're the year we're in now. We will find you and we'll deport you.
Wow.
It says, I will also quickly cancel your student visa for all Hamas sympathizers on college campuses. How are you going to determine if they say pro free Palestine that it means that they're pro Hamas? How
Great.
are you going to differentiate that?
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, it's going into the Jewish people having more control in America than
Oh
most
yeah.
Americans have.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
it says, which we have infested with radicalism like never before.
Talking
I don't see how this helps us at all, really. To be honest, it just helped. Look, another bill for another set of people that aren't black people.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
So-called black. I'm gonna say so-called black people.
Yeah.
Like yes, they
It ain't
got
saying
look,
nothing
they
about
got
us
a
in there. Yeah, it's all about the
they got a
union.
bill. Yep, they got a bill for Asian Americans. They got a bill like it's to protect them. But when have you ever seen them really attack at all?
Right. He
It
ain't
was like
saying
a
nothing like,
small.
hey, if we find anyone dealing with Ku Klux Klan paraphernalia and intimidating black folk and this, that, and the
Mm-hmm.
third, we're going to prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law. We're going to find you. None of that.
Mm-mm.
Even now, you know what I mean? The brother done found flyers and
Mm-hmm.
stuff around where we live at
Mm-hmm.
of Ku Klux Klan and all this type of crazy stuff. But ain't no bill on that. Ain't no hate crime on that. You know, I've got one precept, and I know Chief, you probably want to go in on it. I just want to get my precept out because it kind of go with this before we go to get away from it. This is
Okay.
Isaiah 29 and verse number 20. I'll start at 20 through 21. It says, "For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off." This is talking about in the end, when it's all said and done and the enemies is out of the way, we ain't got to worry about Trump or nobody else's threats, right? It says and all that watch for iniquity are cut off, that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate. That's talking about us. They're making us an offender. They're trying to make us an offender for saying words, and laying a snare for the men that go to the highways and byways, right? And turn aside the just for a thing of naught. So it's just going into the scriptures are already telling us that these people, that's what they're going to do. They're going to make us an offender for speaking the truth, for going out to the highways and byways. It's ridiculous.
Right.
And try to put us in them Guantanamo bays and all that type of stuff. They following a linear. You got to follow the linear logic what they're trying to do. They got things set up, and you cross this line and it automatically gets you here, and then you go from here to there. They paper trail you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
man. But that's how they get you. That's how they get you. They give you words like anti-Semitic crimes.
Yeah.
Whatever that means. But but we know usually that only has to deal with the Jewish people, and but us being Semites right there, it has nothing to do with us though.
Yeah.
Right.
We're not covered under those anti-Semitic crimes. Like when the police shoot us down, when they stop us for no reason. You fit the description. Oh, it's a black person between 5'1" and 6'7". Like what? Like what the hell? That's like almost every black person I know.
Right.
Like what's going on?
Man, and yeah, the enemy's real cunning and crafty, man. Trying to make it hard for the sheep to wake up. That's all this is about. Jacob's trouble, the devil. That's what I wanted to get real quick, y'all. Revelation. Let me get Revelation real quick. Chapter number where is it? 14. No. Chapter numbers 12 and 17. Salaki. It says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman, which is Israel, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of Yah and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. So this dragon is angry, he's upset, and he's making war with those that keep the commandments. We read that in Second Esdras.
Mm-hmm. That's a point right there. Yeah. That's all they've been causing war against us ever since we stepped on the land. They took our language from us. They took our heritage from us. They took our culture from us. And they still continue to try to hide that. And they still continue to hunt our doorsteps. Anytime you get stopped or pulled over because of the things that are happening in the past and the things that continue to happen, you see those lights, you just it's your life hanging out right there.
Yeah.
You just be like, oh man, I don't know if I might catch him on a cop on a bad day, and next thing you know, I'm standing in front of the Most High. I don't know how I got here. Soon as I got out the car, now I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, you make the wrong move, you sneeze, say the wrong thing, or say it in a different tone, and you never know what might happen.
That's right.
Yeah.
Part of the curses. Your life hanging in doubt. Man. But we just have to be careful about that. And they always try to, when they find out that you're an Israelite, you're a practicing Israelite. I'll say that. You're a culture practicing Israelite. They try to demonize you.
Mm.
And that kind of goes into our next point. Unless y'all had anything else y'all wanted to bring out.
Let's see what this next one is about. I might can put my precepts with that because we've been on this one for a while.
Mm-hmm. All right. This has to do about the Nashville shooter, Solomon Henderson.
Right in. Yeah, ties right in.
And it is. As you can read right here on this post, it says, in his manifesto, Nashville shooter Solomon Hendricks said he came from a family in the Black Hebrew Israelite cult.
Wow.
Was ashamed to be Black. And Nazis had his sympathies. And the amount of self-loathing he had was shocking and sad.
Mm.
But and you know what's so funny about this? This will be the propaganda that somebody done put out there.
Yeah, yeah. And then somebody want to use it.
Yeah, but then as I did more research, they didn't have any of that noted when I was looking at the updated case on him, the Antioch high school shooting.
Oh, okay. So somebody just slandering us and using him.
Yep, because I looked this up today. This is on the Nashville.gov. It says the Antioch high school school shooting case investigative update. So this was updated on the 23rd. It says I'll jump down to here. It says I'll highlight it so that everybody knows where I'm at. Right here. It says in the aftermath of the shooting, detectives found 2 documents believed to have created by Henderson on 9 traditional websites. One was 51 pages in length, and the other one was 288. One is his diary, one is his manifesto. That's the 51 page, and the 288 page has to do with his actual diary. And I'm gonna pull this up from what channel 5, which is down in Nashville, they had on them, right? So let me reload this page real quick, and then I'm gonna share it. Share this tab.
Is one of the most graphic, disturbing things that I've ever read. Not the manifesto, the diary. Manifesto is about 52 pages. Diary is about 288. Now, before I say anything else, I just want to make sure one thing is clear. This is not about trying to glorify Solomon Henderson in any way, shape, or form. This is about understanding and transparency. That said, I'm only sharing some of his writings. This diary included things like bomb-making instructions. So I think we can all understand why I'm not showing this thing in its entirety. But Henderson documented this attack. He showed photos of himself in the bathroom with this gun. He shared video of himself in school with this same gun in his backpack. All of that happened just moments before the attack that hit one student and killed 16-year-old Diana Escalante, someone who he did not know. I'm going to say that one more time because I think there's been some confusion over this issue. Solomon did not know Diana. Diana's family confirmed as much when they told us that they never heard of Solomon before any of this. They believe that Diana just happened to be in the cafeteria when Solomon opened fire. I was hoping to get some answers in this 288-page diary, and while I did get some, I hope you understand that we're talking about a 17-year-old Black student who hated being Black so much so that he found a sense of community and belonging with white supremacists online. He wrote things like, "I wish I was white," and self-hating N-word award goes to with a picture of his eyes. There are a lot of questions, and many of you have asked these questions because it just doesn't make sense. I thought I'd seen the worst, having read the Covenant School Shooters writings. The difference with Solomon's writings, they're not just words on paper. His first diary entry begins back in October and goes all the way until just hours before the attack. And in those pages, okay, they're filled with Nazi symbols, pictures of Solomon doing the white power salute, and graphic photos of mass killers after they carried out their attacks and turned the guns on themselves. And I know it's not easy hearing these things. Believe me, it's not easy saying them. But this is what we're dealing with. This kid was radicalized, and not just by white supremacists. He idolized mass killers.
Given how desperate you are for understanding and connection, I think most of us in our own nature would resort to something like an online community.
Now, I just wanted to bring that up because that's pretty much about who he is and everything, and then talking back and forth with the lady. Nowhere in his manifesto did he say, "Oh, I'm a Black Hebrew Israelite. My family raised me to be Black Hebrew Israelites, and that's why I did what I did." But this is what they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that because they want to paint a narrative to make us look bad. But number one, when had any Israelite camp or any Israelite told, I'll just say camp, because in our camp, we don't teach that. We don't teach, hey, go out there, start killing white people. Start unaliving white people. Other nations, unalive them too. That's not for us. That's not in this time. Will other nations, will things happen to other nations? In the end times, as the Bible says it will. That's when that time comes. That time comes because that'll be a time of war. Right now, we're in the time that we're gathering our people. We're trying to gather the tribes together so that prophecy can be fulfilled.
That's right.
But at no point do we go out there and tell people, "Hey, go and get violent." We don't do that. What sense would that make? Go out there, go and hurt some people in your own captivity when the laws are against you.
Yeah.
And just like you said, against your own people. That made no sense to try to bring that narrative into play.
Yeah. That's how you know somebody was trying to set us up.
Yeah, they pushed it out there, man, so you can get, that's the main focus point right there, to change the narrative, man. The Black Hebrew Israelites, man.
Responsible for this.
Yeah, they trying their best, man, to say, look, this is why. So now when they see us out there preaching the team, hey, we're a hate group. Look, man, y'all went and y'all shot up, knowing that none of them agree with that at all.
It's like an oxymoron.
Yeah, we don't preach. We ain't been telling people. We have
hate yourself, and it's the exact opposite. He hated his own people.
It's crazy, and he don't even want to be. He don't even want to. He hate the skin. He said, "Man, I want to be white." You know why? Why anybody ask that question? Why do he want to be white?
Right, because he's been indoctrinated, and that's a good point, King. Because
great point.
That's a good point because and I'm gonna get right back. But if he had known who he was and who his people were, maybe that would have saved him.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
Because he didn't have a good self-esteem. He didn't have you know what I mean? He didn't have any hope in his people.
No.
You know? Oh, I got a precept on that. You had some guy?
Yeah, he knew exactly that he didn't feel special at all because he don't know who he is. And a lot of us like that. We don't know who we are, so we seek refuge in the enemy. We go to the enemy to seek that refuge, right? Yeah. If his brother would have known you the salt of the earth, you God's most high chosen seed. You his nation, you belong to him. You are above the so-called white man, whether you want to believe it or not. And if he would have known that, he wouldn't have done that, man. And they did that so clever. That's the media for you. They put that black heat, they let it be known. Now we can see what's coming. Pay attention to what's coming. They starting to put it out there now. These blacks, even though we sat down with them and tell them we ain't a derogatory color, we ain't black. My shirt is black. We don't call ourselves black at all. Y'all labeled us with that.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. But look at this. But look, is Northern Kingdom black?
No.
They look far from black.
Right.
But they still are people. They still are people.
That's right.
And we just be like, oh, we're like, yeah, those are people. One of the tribes.
Right.
Hey, you're like it. You're an Israelite.
That's
Right.
right. That's right.
Nigga, we don't be like it. Oh, you don't look like you don't
Yeah.
look black,
Yeah.
so
Not getting
we
in.
gotta get
Colorism.
rid of you.
Going to
Yeah,
that colorism.
And that's what a lot of us suffer from. We
Yeah.
suffer from that colorism. But who taught us that? Remember the brown bag test,
Oh yeah.
things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Like it's I don't see nowhere in the Bible where they were like, oh yeah, and then like it's in Northern Kingdom did like Southern Kingdom like didn't like Northern Kingdom because they were fairer than they were.
No. Yeah.
Their
Nah,
skin was bright.
we
You know?
always knew we the same people. We always knew it, regardless of what we the same. We got the same forefather. We the same people.
That's
I mean,
right.
it's just like us growing up. You know, even though we had that even in our families, like you said, from the Willie Lynch, I had a really light skinned sister and a really dark skinned sister, and we knew we knew amongst us, she real light skinned, but that's my sister. She ain't more special than her. I ain't more special than them. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know,
Right.
only amongst
Yeah.
in these captivities do they turn us against each other.
Yeah, and
On
I
our
got
own.
that too.
Definitely do.
I got that too in the family, man. I'm like the only one that came out light skinned, man. But you be like, man, wait a minute, man. Why you come out and they came out like this? But we
Yeah.
still brothers, man. I mean, what?
Right.
That's
You know,
right.
our people can make light brown, dark brown. That's the blessing that we got as
Shoot.
God's chosen people, right?
Right.
We can formulate that, man, and bring
Man,
that.
we can make
back.
we can make almost every nation.
Right.
And to that dude that wanted, to that brother that want to be white, let me tell you something. He turned the gun. They said he turned the gun on himself, right?
Yep.
And took his
He
own
turned the
life.
gun on himself.
Has no clue
Sad.
whatsoever that the white man got blood on his hands, sir.
Mhm.
He's going to have to
Lots
pay
of it.
for it. And you don't even know about that. You thinking about by what you seeing what's operating in the world like they the superior race because they in authority, they in rulership, and you looking at that like, man, I want that. I want that so bad, not knowing that the Most High said we're going to be the tail and they going to be the head. And when he returned, Esau is going to be the last one in rulership. You going to wish like it. You never thought about being that so-called white man. His sins are being recorded as we speak of today. So
right.
I feel sad for you, bro.
Hey, can somebody get that envy not the oppressor?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this one right here in Jeremiah 2, in verse number 25. King, it says, "Withhold your foot from being unshod." Unshod means to be naked or bare, right? And your throat from thirst. A lot of us are thirsty. We want to just be a part of something, anything. You know what I mean? We'll be if the white man let us in. I'm a Boy Scout. I'm a cowboy, whatever it is. As long as I'm in the, you know what I mean? I'm in there. The token black guy. You know what I mean? It says, withhold your foot from being unshod and your throat from thirst. But you said there is no hope. We don't have no hope in our people, right? That's what the little black guy said. He said, well, you.
Seemed like you froze there. Did he freeze?
Yeah, he froze.
Oh man, dang.
Okay, I'm back. That's what I get for explaining too much. Look, I'm gonna end it right here. It says, but you said there is no hope. No, for I have loved strangers, and after them will I go. So he went to be with the enemy, the other team, like we was talking about in the beginning, right?
That's sad.
And like you said, he offed himself, took some of his own people with him. You know what I mean? And now he lives in infamy.
Right.
Man, that's a bad name.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I got that. Proverbs 3:31 says, "Envy thou not the oppressor."
Right.
And choose none of his ways.
And choose none of his ways.
That's right. Yeah, you
none
choose
of
his
them.
ways, and none of his ways can get repentance for it, right?
Right.
You know, I mean, we can't. That's like that one scripture says, man, can an Ethiopian change his spots, man?
Yeah.
Right. You know, you can't say, okay, I'm gonna wake up one morning now and I'm a white man. You can't do that, man. Right?
Like
it don't work like that. You are what the Most High made you. You didn't even recognize what you had. You a Jew and you got the oracles, the law, man. That's your advantage.
That's right.
And he never knew. He thought, hey, wielding guns, going in, killing, telling people, leaving a diary of a 200 page. But guess what? Now you got to answer to the Hamashiach Yahushua. Now you got to answer to him.
You got to stand before the judge.
What did you prove? You gonna flip alley, you're gonna fall on your face, man, and be like, my goodness, man. You mean to tell me that there's no such thing as this type of white power they illuminating through the earth? No such thing. You want to go and envy the oppressor. You want to go and be just like him. So you do just like him. That's probably is that the first school shooting that y'all ever heard about of this dude? A brother?
Brother?
Yeah, I haven't heard many, but that's a shocker to me.
I've heard of, brothers beefing like gang type stuff, but not like a mass shooting where they're, random car.
I can't say that I've heard of many like this. This is the first one that's like I can think of in my head. Like, oh yeah, that was a young black man,
and he was 17?
Black man, 17 years old.
Man,
they try to have all kinds of stories like, oh, that was his girlfriend, and he wanted to come and he wanted to come and shoot her at school. That's why they were saying they didn't know each other. That's why they were trying to make that prevalent information put out there, because they were saying, oh yeah, they knew each other, and that was his girlfriend, and then he tried to take her life, and that's why he did when he came to school. No, he was just deeply disturbed because he didn't know who he was. He felt like he had no hope in this world. Yeah. And he thought the only way he could be accepted was if he was white.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's crazy because the world does kind of teach you that for the minority of people, because most of the earth is melanated.
Yep.
Even if they don't have a lot of melanin, it's mostly melanated, but they are the percentage. But they have, like you said, their tongue has walked through the earth, and they've taught an evil lesson that, oh yeah, light skin, that's godly.
Right.
That's a godly thing. It's angelic.
And that's why the Most High, he confound the wisdom of this world, and he do the opposite. He gonna send his son darker than night. So he's the total opposite. And just go to my precept real quick. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse number 11. It says, and for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, like the brother, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Yeah. The Lord sent that strong delusion on the brother. I don't know what he did or whatever, you know what I mean? It was in his heart, but the Most High set him up.
Yeah, sure did.
Took him out the game.
Yeah.
And I say this, let's just say this real quick. You can tell by that title that they put on our Black Hebrew Israelites, the truth is making some noise in the earth, and they recognize it.
That's true.
That's why they post. They see.
That's a good point. Great point. Yeah.
So we like that precept that was brought out early. Throw some of you in prison, and some they gonna kill. Hey, they seeing it. They putting it out there like this is where our attention at. We know y'all here. We know you arrived, right? So in the posters that's been putting up at West Hills, it's coming. It's all coming into fruition, man. They know it now, man. You know. So
that's true.
Yeah. What a time to be alive.
Yeah. Again, you witnessing the Bible prophecies coming to pass.
Right.
Again, look, and we didn't even ask for any of this. We didn't ask to see none of this. But then you get people like, oh, prove to me the Bible is real.
Right.
Like, you wicked and adulterous generation. Always looking for some signs.
Yeah.
Look at, and the Most High said, you want a sign? All right, I got one for you. I got them for you. Here they are. But their eyes aren't open to see that it's coming all to fruition.
Right.
There you go.
Right before their eyes. All they see is, oh, there's some fires in California. People are being deported. And the president the president seems to be getting rid of what is that, DEI. And like
Yeah.
he want like I have to say this. The one thing I did like that came out his mouth, he said, "Hey, there's only two genders. A man is a
Oh
man and
yeah,
a woman." That's the only thing I heard. I was like, I'm like, yes, and I still want to agree with it. I still won't side with you. Like,
Yeah.
hey, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Twice a day. Yeah. Dang.
and we know that delusional that came on that brother. We know that the Most High set Donald Trump, and now he set these princesses and kings up too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They
Like
ain't
dominoes.
yeah, they ain't doing what they want to do. He controlling I don't know where they get to thinking
Mhm.
that he ain't in control.
Right.
That's right. In control of everything.
Yeah.
And then down to say if he like is, has that not been like is a trumpet blown and like is, and that be evil in the city, and I haven't done it.
Right.
All
Right.
Like the Most High don't know what's going on in the
Right.
earth.
Mhm.
Like,
And on that same tip, what do he say? He give his secrets to his servants, the prophets.
Mm-hmm.
We out here, you know what I mean, breaking it down. We out here breaking it down, and shoot. Hey
That's
man, if
right.
you get the wisdom, you pick it up, you get it. If not,
hey, you done lost
Hey,
your cover, you done lost your armor, man.
yeah, you good luck.
Yeah.
Got no protection.
Yeah.
That's right. And that's why we thank the Most High for waking us up.
Yes.
Like it's not only just in the morning physically, but spiritually.
Spiritually, most important.
All praise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was just reading that earlier when we were talking about like if it'd be better like you be a beast. Like die a beast. I think it was the one we were bringing out. Like was it better like you be a dog and perish?
Yeah. What was a dead dog or I
Yeah.
mean a live dog? I forgot that.
Then a dead lion or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I was just reading that earlier. I was reading on that earlier. I was like, dang. I'm like, that's true. That's true.
Ecclesiastes 9:4.
Mm-hmm.
A living dog is better than a dead lion.
Man.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah.
It's deep.
Because a lot of it's nothing but walking dead out here. You know what I mean? That's just going into a person. A living dog is a person that's woke up to the truth, but really don't got that much wisdom. I mean, that much understanding. But they are woke. They woke. They understand. I got to keep the command. But I don't know all of the breakdowns. I don't know all of this. I'm a baby, but I am in the truth. That's
right.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't say but a living dog compared to at least he's living.
Mm-hmm. It's better to be it's better to be amongst the living than the dead.
That's right. That's a good. That's
in spirit and that's spiritual and physical.
Yeah, he's the God of the living,
not the dead.
Right.
Iron sharpen iron, brother. You got to jump in that arm. You got to be amongst your brothers, man. You got to build up that strength and everything. You can't be an ISO Israelite, man. You hollow inside. You might be wearing fringes, have the beard, say you keeping the law, but if you not amongst your brother, that's a commandment, man. That we got to gather ourselves together, man.
That's right.
Right. That's strength in numbers, man. You don't go run out here, man, and do what the Latinos did, man, going and putting the king up above. That's not our king, man. Hamashiach Yahushua is our king. That's the only king above us. That is it. We ain't voting. That's the reason. That's why we read that precept. We ain't doing all that. We ain't placing no stranger above us, man, at all. And this brother turns around and lack the power thereof to not even understand who he truly is, right? Yeah. So it shows you what's going on in that house, probably in that house. So where's the father? Because when I read it, it said the mother dropped him off. Not saying that she's single or not, but what's going on, man? Where's the father standing up, being the leadership, being the head of the household, and leading his family and everything, man? Yeah. That guidance, without that guidance stuff, man, you got his son here. What, he's 17, making a decision on his own and feeling like the decision that he made was the decision that was best for him, and it was not.
I'm gonna say something controversial. I'm gonna say something controversial. Now, Israelite household, right? Hypothetical. Israelite household, like you said, mother, father there, keeping commandments, teaching the kids to keep commandments. One kid grows up like that dude, right?
Right.
Now, let's say, because there's certain times where the scriptures say if your kid disrespects you or dishonor you, put them to death.
Yep.
Right? And that's lawful. Now I know we're not in our
Mhm.
kingdoms. I'm not saying definitely not saying that.
Right.
But what I am saying is, hey, look, you want to go that route and go away from our God, go away from. I'm here. You live over here now. I understand you're 16. I'm giving you up. You know what I mean? Would that be? Is that? Do y'all think that is permissible through the scriptures? I mean, you didn't kill him because scripturally, you can take this person out the game.
Stone him. Yeah.
You could, but you didn't do that. But you said, hey, look, this dude, he looks like I can't tell him nothing. He wants to be a white man. He's looking at Nazi stuff. I've seen him looking at guns, trying to be, hey, look, here you go. And I don't know what you could do, but you don't live here.
You break his,
you know what I mean?
Break this down. It goes right along with it. Break this down because I'm gonna read it. You just break this down. It's Deuteronomy 21:18. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastised him, will not hearken unto them. Verse 19. Then shall his father and his mother lay hold of him and bring him out into the elders of his city and unto the gate of his place. And they shall say unto the elders of the city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. Verse 21. And all the men of the city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So shall thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel and fear.
That's it. That's the reason why.
Yeah.
Gotta put out the evil.
Yeah. So and if somebody might would have did some drastic, I ain't saying going that far, but did some drastic things with him, maybe you could have circumvented this. You know what I mean?
Prevented this one.
Yeah. Hey, lock him up. I don't know, man. Because here in this captivity, their laws is you got to be guilty before you got to actually break one of their laws before they can hold you in a juvenile detention center or
nah. I done told him to put him in a mental hospital. Hey, something wrong with him. I'm like, something wrong with him. Yeah. Like, yes, until he can come out of this, I wanna be a part of white supremacy. Like, yes, and when he wants to come back and join the rest of humanity, like, yes, hey, he can come out. We have something to talk about then.
Yeah.
But until then, my son needs to stay in here.
Can I give him up?
Wow.
If he, you know what I mean? If I take him to the congregation and he don't want to obey, he's doing all of this crazy stuff, fighting back, all this type of stuff. Can I give this kid up? You know what I mean? I didn't stone him, I didn't kill him, but then again, he's dead to me. He's no longer in my household. He's not my son any longer. He's dead to me. So he said your brother was dead, but now he's alive. So he's going away.
It depends. I would at that point, because I would have tried to put him in a mental hospital because just kicking him out ain't gonna do nothing. He gonna find some way. He gonna find some way to mess up something, and then you gonna live with that regret. Like I just put him out there in the world, and next thing you know, it's like that movie I was telling you about. I think it was like called The Farm or something like that. Where that black kid joined the he joined the KKK.
Yeah. I saw the preview of it. I didn't watch it though. It looked crazy.
It is crazy.
Brother from Snowfall in it.
Dang.
Yeah, that's what you like. Yes, that's what that'll create if you just kick him out the house. He can be like, "Yep, I don't like black people. Yep, see, my own father got rid of me. Niggas, nigger. You know,
niggers can't raise their kids.
So we can't we can't break the laws of man-made laws, but we can break the laws of the Most High God.
No, I don't think so.
I'm saying, man, you know what I mean? And it's a law to do it. So you know what I mean? It's So I ain't gonna be on here talking to you, but hey,
I just use the words of Yahushua on that one. I'm like, yes, hey, you like yes. Go and sin no more. And then if he sins, that's on him.
Yeah.
But I would just put him in a mental facility for safety purposes.
Give them
But
a heads up. Yeah, like, hey, look,
yeah,
I ain't trying to be responsible for this. This dude
yeah.
he drawing machine guns and he killing cats and you know what I mean.
Where the heck he get a gun from?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Where'd he get a gun from?
yeah.
Got it.
That's my major question. Like you just got guns sitting around your house that nobody knows is missing.
Man, that's a good point too. I wonder where it never did say where he got the gun. Well, where do you think he got it from though? He who he dealing with?
He was
Probably
probably
got
somebody.
Shoot, he probably got it from one of those Supreme. Yeah, that's exactly. Like, yeah, we got some guns for you. You want to take out the niggers?
Or look, I heard there are some guns in the back of the alley behind your house in a gray car under the driver's seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
yeah,
something like that. I didn't give it to him. But he knew the location of them.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, you know, Esau's very cunning,
clever.
Yep, wise to do evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do we have anything else? I know we at the 2-hour mark, which I think.
Yeah, we at the 2.
Hey, we need them RSVPs for Passover.
Got to have it.
We need them RSVPs. Hey, we got a nice little spot for Passover.
Right.
I don't know if you were there last year. We got a spot better, and we'll be able to have the spot longer. So we know we're gonna have we're gonna have Chief on the 1s and 2s.
Ones and 2s.
Have him on the 1s and 2s. Maybe Chief will drop a freestyle for you.
I will.
All right.
Look. One of them true, like, hey, get one of it'll be one of those trees of righteousness, trees of elect exclusives.
Exclusive. Hey, this is what it said about the federal authorities were tracing the gun used in the shooting. As investigators try to determine how the shooter obtained it, Drake said the gun was brought in Arizona in 2022 and wasn't reported stolen. Police said Thursday, without identifying who purchased the weapon, investigators searched the shooter's residence and didn't find any additional guns or firearms, police said.
Hey, so he didn't get it from mom and dad. It wasn't just laying around. Yep. Somebody helped him out. And he's 17, so he can't get it on his own. They know the deal.
Sounds just like you said, yeah. Well, you know, there's guns here. Like, I'm not saying that you can have them, but they are located here and there.
Right.
You know, like
it's hard enough. Yeah.
And they don't have ownership. That they don't belong to anybody. They're not mine. But I can't say if you want to take them, that'll be or if they disappear, I don't know who they belong to.
Right.
So
that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, 17. And what kind of gun did he have? Was it a machine gun? It wasn't just no little handgun.
It was a handgun.
Yeah, it looked like
it was a handgun. Okay.
Wasn't it the handgun?
Yeah, it looked like a little. Let me see if they put it in here.
Did they put it in there?
Let me go check. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I just think that's wild for real. That the whole incident is a tragedy. Like these children are gonna be scarred for life. Like they'll probably be looking over their shoulders all the time for things that happen that shouldn't be happening. Like and then he took the easy route out of it and unalived himself.
Yeah, you never answer no questions or nothing.
Yeah, so we all we know is what's left in his diary and his manifesto.
It was a 9mm pistol.
Yep. Okay, see, so it wasn't no automatic weapons, anything like that. We know who keep them on hand.
Yeah.
The ones that have who have the blessing of the sword.
Yeah.
They keep them on them.
Wow.
But yeah, that's man. My heart goes to the family of this young man because they're gonna have to live. They're gonna have to live with that, the loss of his life and the shame he brought to their family.
Right. There you go.
And they got to live with that the rest of their life. There's no judgment. He ultimately judged himself.
Yeah.
He judged himself and said, "Hey, I ain't going to jail. Ain't nobody gonna be treating me anyway," and took the way out. Like I know the families probably. I know the families are like they're missing that young man that they believe to be one of their loved ones. But at some point, you gotta be like, "Hey, he did more evil than good." At this
Looking at him,
point.
I'm sure he probably brought so much shame to them in when he was here in the first place. He probably brought so much shame to him in the first place, and then this even more shame. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's sad.
He definitely opened up a door of evil, man. Because
Yeah.
so too with that, our brothers and sisters, young children, going to look at that and feel a way of like feeling like, man, it's a curse to be this color. I might as well go ahead and take myself out like he did, man. You actually opening up a door,
influencing wickedness.
Yes, goodness, man.
That's why we gotta be the. That's why we gotta be the light. We have to be the light. Like yes, if he would have known, like Chief said, would this all prevented that?
Right.
Would this prevented that?
Would have.
Yeah.
And think about this, like the impact that it's gonna have on that the Hispanic family
that's why
that lost their daughter, and now she's got to look when she sees so-called black people. She's not gonna see us as family. She's like, oh, they took my baby's life.
Right. That's a good point. That's why I was
so
going
he
to ask
wasn't building; he was tearing down. He was,
He was taking Esau's agenda.
Yeah, he's in trouble. He's in big trouble.
Yeah,
you better believe that.
You better believe it.
Yeah.
You better believe it, bro. You better believe it.
Tearing down the kingdom. Oh.
Man.
Yeah. So hey man, Passover 2025 is going to be in full effect April 11th, Friday. Most High willing. Hey man, it's going to be an amazing event. Second annual Passover here in Knoxville, Tennessee, with the trees of righteousness. All praise to the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to send donations, alms, if you want to help, if you want to get understanding on you can send donation and alms to the Cash App that's going to be down here real quick. And there we go. There's Cash App. If you want to send alms donations, $ T.O.R. What is that? A number 3 at trees.
Number 3.
T.O.R. The number 3 trees elect. Trees with a Z, elect 144. Going across the screen, you know what I mean? It's going to a good cause. Yes, RSVP. Your tickets, you know what I mean? What is it? It's 24 individual, 44 family. Is that right?
Con.
We got a nice venue. We're going to have the Seder meal. We're going to also have another meal after the Seder meal. So we're going to have, the things necessary for a good feast to turn up. You know what I mean? And all of that stuff costs, you know what I mean? And
family.
Hey, so however you want to help and keep the high holy days, man, we building the kingdom. So you're not just giving it to somebody else and it's going in thin air. You're giving towards the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
We don't set up and ask for people's donations and all of this for we never really do it. This time we're asking if you press, you want to come on now, RSVP, 20 per person, 40 for a whole family, and you will have a great time. It's going to be memorable, and we turn up the house.
And the colors.
The colors.
Go ahead, Jalen.
No, I might say it wrong, y'all. Go ahead, Chief. You know me, man. I get carried away.
Yeah. So the colors are blue, white, and gold.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So make sure that even when it costs and can we get that can we put that in for they might if somebody needs to order that what's that 613 life is
for garments. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
A great idea.
The Instagram.
Instagram. That's why I couldn't find it.
Sisters making garments. That's right.
Right.
Go ahead, tell them, Chief, if you want to get your garment.
Yeah, I was looking for it the other day, and I just I forgot what And I was on the wrong thing. I was on Facebook, but yeah, they need to know it's Instagram. That's right.
You better say he was on Facebook.
Yeah, I was on
Yeah, you
Facebook.
gotta be on Facebook. Hey, you just like I gotta find it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's Hezekiah put it there. 613 is life. Sister's making the garments. You know what I mean? Sister makes the accessories. You know what I
Let me see if
mean?
I can.
Yeah. So
I'll
if
see if I
you
can
if
pull
you
some
want
stuff
to
up.
coordinate, like Chief said, we got white, this blue right, white, blue, and gold is our the colors, the
The
theme.
royal, what's that? Royal blue?
Royal blue. Royal blue.
Yeah, we can go with royal blue. Yeah.
Is it royal? I think
Royal blue. Yeah, royal blue. Like
royal.
it's if shoot, yeah, royal blue. Like shoot, if you just got blue,
Yeah.
hey, like it just wear what you got. Like
And
it's
gold.
yep, blue, white, gold, mix match, put the colors together. We wanna take a picture so that we can have that and we can post it to our
Yeah.
page to show the people like, hey, we keep the feast days.
That's right.
Well, we
It's gonna
keep
be
the
a positive
commandment.
influence. Yeah, positive
Yeah.
influence. People come by and see that and they say, "Oh man, I want to be a part of that." And righteousness turned up for Yahweh. You know what I mean? And a positive influence. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people
also,
don't know. They don't see this. So we wanna make sure that we can spread that righteousness in the earth. And why you doing that? Let me.
is we going to
I'm
share the
trying to.
location too? Like where it's going to be or not yet?
Yeah,
I
not yet.
would say
We
not.
that's gonna be for the people that RSVP. You'll get the location.
Okay. Very nice location, y'all. Very nice location. You know what I mean? Like you said, we're gonna have it for extended time, a period of time. You know, so we ain't gotta rush none of that type of stuff. We can, you know what I mean, hang out, we can have fun. We can enjoy each other.
Yeah.
And the most I put it on the Shabbat, so it's Friday evening into Saturday evening. You know what I mean? So
Man,
most of us don't got nothing,
beautiful.
shouldn't have nothing going on, no work at least
I'm
for the
throwing
next
that.
day. So yeah, all praise to the Most High. We're gonna enjoy it. Yeah. Hey, you might have to call an Uber. You might have to Uber back from, you know what I mean? You might have to Uber. Hey, but we're gonna do our thing, Most High willing.
I'm throwing
Be a part of
that.
this too. Yeah. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Hey, we're gonna have a good time in the Most High.
Time.
Just say it like that. We're gonna have a good time in the Most High. We have a good lesson. We're gonna have like you said, the Seder meal. After the Seder meal, after the lesson and the Seder meal, we're gonna have food on deck.
That's right.
You ain't gotta worry about pork being in anything
Right.
or anything that's unlawful. All the food's gonna be good, all the food gonna be lawful. We're gonna have drinks, we're gonna have music. Hey, we're gonna be in our garments. We're gonna be celebrating in the Most High.
Hey, Yahweh Shai gonna be there in the
Yeah.
spirit. Yeah, you better come over. Yahweh Shai gonna be
You
there.
better be there.
Right.
Your Howard Shaw get sturdy on the floor.
Hey, you already know he turning up. Hey, David is granddaddy. Hey, this said David turn up. So we already know how Yahweh Shai gonna do.
We need to stop learning how to turn up for the wrong things and turn up for the right things, man.
That's right.
That's right. Hey, that's a great point. Like when we were in the world, we had no problem turning
no
up.
Problem. Paying
No problem.
Everybody involved, you're not committed.
Right.
Do it for the kingdom, man.
Right.
Do it for the kingdom, man.
Yeah. Do it for the kingdom. For sure.
Yeah, we can't wait for that. We also got Purim coming up. Purim is when is Purim? I keep on listening.
Purim is on the 11th at even.
11th
of March. I'm sorry, of March 11th at even into the 13th at even.
So we plan on doing having an event for that one as well. Last year we did the clothes drive.
Yeah,
and
and we gave out some food. Yeah,
gave out food and clothes. And before that, what did we do? We did bowling as a camp. Which was fun,
to start the evening.
We still ain't, man. We got to get that up. But hey, if y'all if you're curious, you want to check out our Passover last year, go down in our videos. It's down in there, man. But look at the Passover from last year. It'll give you an idea, and show how the spirit was moving in there. We had an awesome time. Hey, amazing time, and I can't wait for the next one.
Can't wait.
Hey, you never know. Yahushua might return. You don't know.
Yeah, hey, I want to be caught. Yeah. Hey, that's what he said.
Doing
Hey,
well.
he gave a parable. You know what I mean? Hey, don't be walking around with your garment. You ain't got your garment on, and all them different parables. When the door is shut, you know what I mean? He gave the
Yeah, you got
just saying.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can put the actual link in here. I'll put it in the text in the comments so they can go to the actual page from the Instagram. I think this should be it. I'm putting it in under my account. I had to put it under my account and put it in here. So it should be popping up soon. So if you with that, hey, we have the weather is the Most High. He's setting up the weather for the weekend. It looks like it's gonna be a nice weekend. So we'll be out in the Holston Shopping Center. Unless we have anywhere else. Did we have anything else planned for that? Are we still same spot?
Same spot.
Okay. Same spot. Hey, if you like us in your area, hey, hit us up on the email.
Okay.
Hit us up on the email and let us know. Hey, we want you to be in our area because we need to wake up the people in this area, East Knoxville, West Knoxville, North, South, wherever you need us. Shoot, we might have to. Hey, you need us in Oak Ridge or Alcoa or wherever you are watching from. Hey, brothers will try to coordinate to be in your area.
We'll travel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Coming to a city near you.
That's
there
right.
You go.
That's right.
It is truth.
They're gonna say, get them boys. They on them foes, boy. Yeah. Get them boys.
From the 4th tribe, baby. Representing from the 4th tribe.
Say they say they Judah. I'm Dan over here.
You Dan?
I'm Dan over here.
I hear you.
Oh man.
Y'all gonna walk to that gate and they're gonna be like, you're not Judah. Get over there, Dan. I'm like, all right. That gate over there. Okay. Long as I'm getting in the gates, I don't care which side.
All praises.
Can you see that?
Praises.
There
it is. There I can kind of see it.
Brothers, pick it up, subscribe, go get it. You need to get it. I've been putting this everywhere on my hands, my toes, legs, knees, everything. And the smell of it is sensation because when I walk around with, they be like, "Who they know that's an Israelite?" They like, "Wait a minute, you smell different. You don't smell like normal." Hey, because we're not. We're special, right? Brothers gonna have to order this and get with the acumen on this, man, right here. This truly is a blessing for the minerals in it, for the body and everything. Wonderful, man. And I love it, right? And I'm gonna stay with it, man.
I agree. I got my own bottle. And normally I'm, I'm not one brother that, Shay, but I haven't, I'm just newly introduced to it. But hey, it's wonderful for the skin, like he said. It leaves that scent. It does something that normal cologne doesn't do.
Right.
Normal cologne on my body, I spray it, man. I might spray it for 5 minutes, and it seems like I go out the door. I can't smell it. And you might every now and then you might get up, but with that, you're gonna turn some heads. Hey, turn on top of it, Ken. Show the name on the top of
it. See, hold on, I gotta come a little.
I can't really see that. Oh, there we go. Smooth like butter.
Smooth like butter.
Smooth like butter.
Like butter,
baby.
Smooth like butter. I might have to throw that. I might have to throw that into the chat.
Throw that in there. So
that's a blessing. That's an Israelite business right there. Hey, the money's going into the community, and this brother, he's with the camp AHOS. They out of San Francisco, Chicago, North Carolina, like Atlanta. It all goes to the body. It's for your body, for the body. And it's a great product. I have some myself. all organic. The brother does it like his. I'm about to drop the link in the chat so y'all can get some. He's got some like his. You got to keep an eye on it because they be on sale sometime. There be some good sales like his.
Support Israelite business, y'all.
That's right.
Yep.
Support the community so we can be a better community, y'all.
That's right.
Go in, man.
On your brother love.
Yeah, and they got. I'm telling you, that kids, that ocean breeze, boy, that ocean breeze smell good. There's another one. I have Creed. Creed, man, that's that first one I brought to camp.
Okay. Yeah,
that's
hey,
that
you
first
know what's
one.
it when somebody asks you about, hey, what is that? You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the effect you need, and that's what you'll get out of it.
Yeah. Great. Hey, it's great. It's got like the what's that? Jojoba oil, which is real good for you. Almond oil, like it, all organic things. Aloe vera, and then you get like that great smell too. Hey, I'm telling you, the rib like it. That's all that matters. The rib like
That's all that matters. That's right. Oh man.
All praises, man. All praises.
Shoot. Might get you a like it, and they got sits for Israelite sisters as well. So I don't think it's just for the men. They got them for the women as well.
I'll praise to the Most High. God, smooth like butter, baby.
You better get it so you can be smooth like butter, man. I'm smooth. You hear me? So,
I'll praise to the Most High.
All praises, man.
Come.
God. Great business, great products. Israelites keeping Israelites in business.
Love and showing love to your brother, y'all.
Right.
You know, man, hey, we appreciate everybody that tuned in.
Let me go ahead and grab that. Let me go ahead and grab our verse.
Yeah, we can get the verse. All praise to the Most High. Hey, and people that endured with us, you know what I mean, and check in with us, and those that will, we appreciate y'all. All praise to the Most High. Meet us back here next week, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
same time, 7:30, Most High willing.
That's right. It's Isaiah 61 and verse 3. To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness.
That's right.
The planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified.
All praise to the Most High power. Yahweh, in the name of his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. We are the trees of righteousness, y'all.
That's right.
And
with that said, hey, Shalom, Israel.
Peace to the 12 tribes, baby. All praise to the Most High.
All praises.
Shalom.